So you can have film in your pocket. Well, okay, I guess you could always have film in your pocket, but you can have film on your phone in your pocket. Let's talk about taking photos with the FIMO app. FIMO? FIMO? F-I-M-O app in your phone, in your pocket. Let's forget about the whole pocket thing. Me. Hello, it's me. I'm Steven Allen. How are you doing today? Hit the subscribe button if you like looking at photos, and let me know if you like looking at them on a screen or on paper. A supporter suggested the FIMO app or the FIMO app or the F-I-M-O app. So I did get it on my iPhone and I went out and shot some photographs with it. It's just a bunch of filters on, you know, just some regular iPhone photos, but it's kind of like the interface is doing a lot of extra things. So you could argue that like it doesn't need to be there because it kind of takes away from what you're trying to do. But I enjoyed it. I think it's nice to have all these different little apps to make the photo and video experience a bit more interesting. I do have other videos about camera apps like Rare Vision VHS and True VHS, and they're in a playlist. They're all over this channel, so you can check those out. I feel like I'm just reviewing app after app, but these apps are fun. I didn't think that they would be. I didn't think I would be an app person, but I'm enjoying the app process, so. You know. Okay, so here we are. This is the FIMO app, the FIMO application process. And so it's a little interesting. So we have this little viewfinder here, and then you can time out your photos by 10 seconds or less. So let's put it at like 2 seconds, and we can take a little photo. So that photo goes in. And then you can see it's on this roll, and then there's the photo. And so the interesting thing about this app is that you have different film stocks. Okay, so you have a few different here. There's a whole store, so you can click on all films. And then there are ones that you can purchase, and they're free ones, and they're trials of it. I don't really know how like the trials really work. And then these are all of the film stocks that I have. I just have like a few in here. I think this Kodak 200 is kind of like Kodak Gold. It's not actually Kodak, it's Koda. I have one that's black and white, one that's color. They have different speeds. So I guess it could be kind of gimmicky. It does make the whole process of taking photos a bit clunky, but I guess it resembles film photography because that's not so immediate and you have to wait in between photos. So it kind of does that. And so if I want kind of that film process, but I don't have like the room to take a camera or I don't want to have to deal with like developing and everything, I could use something like this. It looks like there's a lot of stuff you can manipulate, but there's not really a lot you can change. I do have other videos on the channel about old cameras like this Hasselblad 500 cm as well as this Phase 1 P20 digital bag. So check it out. It's in the card. It's in the description. You know. I also have videos about camcorders, my music, other things. So make sure you check it out. You want to check out those things. You should not only subscribe to this channel, but also you should subscribe to my other channel because I have many videos on my channels. So subscribe. You have to kind of like remember these are just apps. It's really just manipulating what your actual camera can do. It's not hardware, it's just like software. It's an application. So it's throwing a filter on your footage. It can only do so much. So you shouldn't expect for it to be life-changing. But again, I think it's just kind of like a fun thing to do. Well, you know how I always show my shoes, so let me do that. So I've taken quite a few photos. From what I see with this smaller iPhone screen, it looks pretty good. I want to maybe take a few more in Times Square. I keep going to Times Square, that's like my go-to. And I think today, I want to get a dozen donuts. Maybe I'll get 6, maybe I'll just get 2. One thing about it is I thought, since you pay for it, are you paying like to use the film stock for 24 or 36 exposures, and then you have to buy it again. And I was wondering, like, if after you take 24 or 36 exposures, does it stop you and say you have to move on to another film stock, or does it put your photos on a different roll? But what I found, I did like a bunch of test photos, and I was just taking image after image. It took me so long to take 36 exposures. Like, I've shot with actual film before, and it feels like you just run through the film so quickly. With this app, it takes forever to get to 36. And when you're not using the app, you're just using your phone, you can take like 100 photos, and not like you're just click, click, click. You're just taking photos all over the place, and you can take 100 in like a few seconds of different things, not just the same image over and over. So I don't know what it is, but this app does slow you down, which I guess is a good thing, but
one side soft and the other side hard.
I'm just saying, I took a bunch of photos with it, and it just put it all on one roll. And it didn't even let me know when I hit the 24th or the 36th exposure. And I think that would have made it a bit more fun to see it like after 24, 36 exposures, it like puts all the film back in the roll, goes through some like little video effect of like pushing all the film in a roll, and then maybe like putting another roll in of the same type of film. As always, links to the things, products, and stuffs can be found in the description for you to check out. So there you go. Merch. Did you know I have merch like this and like this? It's on my website, Prillen.com. It's on Amazon. It's on Etsy. It's on eBay. It's on Spring. It's all over the place. It is readily available for you to wear and sport like this. So order now. I would really appreciate it. Are you Team Analog? There are so many people. I want to get my donuts and I want to go. I feel like I deserve these donuts because I've been teasing myself with them for so long. But I have so many apps at this point. I guess I could do a video about like how I organize the apps on my phone. I don't really like having folders because I don't like clicking on a folder and then you open up that and then it shows more apps. I kind of just like having them out and on different pages. It would be nice if you could quickly get to different pages.
This chap's a confirmed pillow puncher.
Because I kind of have a page as a category. So like social media apps, film and video apps, editing apps. I don't know, so many apps, so many different things. But anyway, I am Team Analog even though I'm using a lot of digital stuff. So throw my mask on if I hear and see people coughing. There's so many people here. I don't want to deal with this. Check out my music. Fight fire with my heart. Make me come apart. I need you out of my brain. Buy, play, stream, hear it now. It is quite warm outside. I was super moist earlier, but I went inside of Grand Central Station to check my PO box, and it had an AC, so I like chilled out. So I think I'm okay now, like I'm evened out, but I was sweating so much and could not stop. Okay, so I got my donuts. They charge more because I used to get a dozen donuts all the time, and I didn't feel weird about buying them, but here, $21 for assorted. They're charging like $11 for one donut. It's like a Big Apple donut. I'm like, does part of it go to charity? Why does it cost so much? Let me cross the street, because you stay in one spot too long in New York, will start to act weird. If you made it to this part of the video, write the code word TOAST in the comments to let everyone know you are the GOAT. Greatest of all time. You. Let me know if there's any other apps I should try out. Some people are suggesting, I think, the 16mm app, but that's not on an iPhone. It's only on Android, and I have no Android things. I don't have an Android tablet or phone. Now, I know when YouTubers start to pop off, different companies want to send them, you know, their different phones that are Android. So if we want to get that going, keep watching these videos so I can, you know, glow up a little bit so I can get access to those things because I don't really need another phone. And if I were to get another phone, I'd probably get another iPhone because it just works with all of my other devices. But if someone wants to give me an Android phone, I do have a P.O. box. So companies out there, I will make a video about your phone. I'll try it out. What's the last photo you took? The plan is to post at these times on this channel
3 times a week, Monday and Thursday and Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
And at these times on my other channel
2 times a week, Tuesday and Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
We'll see. Again, we'll see. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. Subscribe to this YouTube channel and give this video a thumbs up and do something to the bell. Tap it so you can turn on those post notifications so you get notified whenever I post a new video. Visit my website, Prillen.com, where you can see my art, my music, my store, my blog, my merch, my clothing, and all of that good stuff and more. And until next time, take a little time to make art and be brilliant. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye. FIMO, FIMO, FIMO. Subscribe.